I was just asked why we have numbered towels. Because think of the energy we waste when people visit and you're doing towels every day. So when you come to Astor Island for the weekend, or Henry or Charlie, anyone in my family, Henry's number 7. Those are his towels for the week. If he wants them dry, he'll hang them on the clothesline. And we'll do laundry once a week. We're not doing 20 towels every night. I mean, it's ridiculous. So that's a green idea, to number your towels.
I like it.
There's no debate as to whose towel is whose.
Yeah.
Well, look at this, huh? Look at the, wow, this is really neat.
And then it leads to an outdoor shower.
Yeah.
The septic system won't work.
So it gets collected and goes
Gets collected and plumbed. I mean, right now, actually, we just drained it this week, but
Maybe it'll blow away.
exactly. And frankly, the inspector said, "I get it, but
Yeah.
just put something up there."
Right.
So
It's pretty remarkable.
This is a dual flush toilet. So
Yeah.
there's a little button and a big button. And as I said, my 6-year-old will tell you what the little button is for and what the big button
I
is for.
see.
Now, again, a lot of this is how you operate the house. So Henry, my 6-year-old, will use the bathroom and then he'll call to Charlie. Charlie, do you need to go pee-pee before I flush? I mean, the kids are so far, Gino, your kids and my kids go to the Lighthouse School.
That's right.
And they are so far ahead of us. In fact, I was shaving last winter, and Henry was watching me, and he said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm shaving." He said, "Dad, watch me." He turned the faucet on with his toothbrush, turned the water off, brushed his teeth, turned it on, rinsed the toothbrush. He said, "Look at the water you're wasting." And I said, "Henry, you're 6, I'm your father, and you're right." And guess what? Now I shave by turning it off.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just awesome.
Very Swedish looking.
and every bedroom has the false rafter ceiling. It's a super insulated space above it. And another cool light fixture. But, and then all the walls, we want it to be white and crisp and clean, so you're not in this sort of cobwebby summer cottage, which is where the charm sort of goes away. But we decided to treat the walls all differently. So this is a cove detail, and you'll notice in the other 2 bedrooms, there's a V groove, and one is vertical and one is horizontal. So all very similar. In fact, the ceilings are all the same, but the proportions are different. The use of the wall material is different. And
What kind of insulation did you use?
well, ideally you would want to use isonine, but you can't get the isonine truck out here. So we used, if you use a combination of rigid insulation and batt insulation, you can achieve the same R value. And then you can get isonine in small drums. And so every single corner, every single void. When we had the lead certification guy, this is going to be gold certified when we're done. And when he came out, he spent an hour talking about insulation. I was sort of getting impatient and sort of saying, when are we going to talk about the green stuff? He said, I am talking about the green stuff.
Yeah.
Number one thing is to insulate the house.
Yeah.
And this is a super insulated building. So,
That's what doesn't make sense about putting like solar panels on an historic home that has, no insulation and ancient windows. There's no point. It's all going out the window and the ceiling.
there is no single solution. You have to do it all. And here, great, all the walls are insulated. And then I would go around and feel, between the sash, and I could feel wind blowing up. Well, it was missing a piece of weather stripping, which we got now. They're tight. So, it's wind and water will find the smallest crack. So the thing to do is when it's blowing 50 and you're in your house, go to every window and feel it, and make a note, and then get someone in to help you fix it. And so it's
Looks like a piece of
Oh,
furniture.
wow.
You never know.
And,
You actually have, it's an
and they're
AC?
close.
Oh, funny. I thought it was a dresser.
That's why instead of just making an AC unit, we said let's make
So
it
you
feel like a
gotta,
house.
you can actually do AC
The
and
only
still
reason-
make enough
This room?
energy to.
The only reason we did it, we do produce enough energy to do it, and the only reason we did it was for dehumidification. It's not, this is obviously not the house or the environment
Right.
where you
Yeah.
should be closing
Air
everything in and air
conditioning,
conditioning. But in the damp days, it's nice to crank it for a couple hours and just pull some of the humidity away. Home theaters?
Yeah,
You need a home theater, right, Gina?
yeah.
Everyone's got
I
one.
gotta have one.
We've got a home theater. Where is it? Here it is. And we have a little tiny $300 DVD projector. So
Awesome.
you can have movie night, and you can
Yeah.
shut this, and the kids all grab the cushions and watch Bob the Builder on the floor on the big screen of their home theater. So it's pretty fun. $50 at Marina Homestead.
Yeah, there you go.
The fancy screen.
Shadow.
Oh my God. Have you seen that?
Nope.
What is it?
Oh, it's a new light fixture.
Oh, you hadn't seen
I
that
haven't
one, huh?
seen it.
It's the world. Yeah, it's great.
Nice.
Wow, Linda.
That's cool.
Big idea.
That's its wood mirror.
Yeah, that's another one of, you know.
It has that Bowie feel, you know what I
this was
mean?
reclaimed.
Exactly.
These
I like it.
beds,
Very
actually, Linda found one of them in a Habitat for Humanity dumpster and then
Wow.
commissioned a friend of hers to
Make
make a
another?
replica, yeah.
Oh.
So,
What, really?
yeah.
And that's
And
part
they're-
of the sustainability. I mean, why did someone throw this bed out?
Yeah.
I mean, this is a
Beautiful,
perfect,
yeah.
and you can see the holes, you know, where the rope used to be.
Yeah, yeah.
So this is an antique in the
It's a
dumpster.
great size, it's a 3/4 bed, so it's kind of in between a twin and
Huh.
Yeah.
full.
And you could put a couple kids there. I mean, this house can sleep 12
Oh, right.
or 13 or 14 by
Right,
the time
comfortable.
you
And
add
it's
it
not
up.
a huge house.
It's small.
It's small.
It's
What's-
2,200 square feet with 1,000 square feet of decks. I mean, and I actually have already designed a smaller version of this, sort of not formally, but
Huh.
this can. A lot of these rooms can get a little smaller. The boys' room can get smaller, the gray room can get smaller, and the master can definitely get smaller. I mean, this is a general. This room could even probably get smaller by a foot. It's the perfect size,
Yeah.
but you could make it a little smaller
These
if
are
you need
big,
to.
I mean, even to really live here, these are good sized rooms.
Yep.
They aren't, you know, more than a little.
Did it.
Yep.
It's a good idea. Well, how do you feel as a habitat guy looking at something like this? Is
Oh,
it, you like the design?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's really, really well thought out and just beautiful workmanship too. If you look around, everything is just perfect.
Yeah, they
Beautiful.
did a good job.
Beautiful work.